Good afternoon, students. Myself Ritu, working as an extension lecturer in Government PG College Jain. Today we are discussing the topic cell reproduction, mitosis and meiosis. It comes in your paper second, section B. So first of all, it's overview. The ability of organisms to reproduce best distinguishes the living things from the non-living matter. The continuity of life is based upon the reproduction of the cells or cell division. So cell division is the integral part of cell cycle. Now this slide shows the whole cell cycle. Now we will do in detail. First is interphase. Interphase includes G1 phase, S phase and G2 phase. So first G1 phase. So what happens in G1 phase? First of all, the recovery from the previous division occur, cell doubles its organelles, cell grows in size, accumulates raw materials from DNA synthesis. Then next comes the S phase. In S phase, DNA replication occur. Proteins associated with DNA are synthesized in this phase. Next is the G2 phase. Between DNA replication and onset of mitosis, it occurs. Then the cell synthesizes proteins necessary for division. Now next is the mitosis phase. The mitosis phase includes karyokinesis and cytokinesis. Karyokinesis means nuclear division. Daughter chromosomes distributed to two daughter nuclei, and the cytokinesis means cytoplasm division results into genetically identical daughter cells. This slide shows the whole cell cycle in interphase G1 as G2 phase and the mitosis phase. Now we will do in detail the mitosis. Before that, the significance of mitosis. So mitosis permits growth and repair. In plants, it retains the ability to divide throughout the life of the plant. In mammals, mitosis is necessary for the fertilized egg becomes an embryo. Embryo becomes a fetus, allows a cut to heal or a broken bone to mend. Now we will do in detail the mitosis phase. First is the prophase. So what's happening in this? Chromatin condenses, then the centrosomes separate, moving to opposite ends of the nucleus. Then the centrosomes start to form a framework used to separate the two sister chromatids called the mitotic spindle, that is made of microtubules. Then next is the nucleus disappears, nuclear envelope disintegrates. So this is showing how the cells look like. Next is the pro-metaphase. Usually prophase is divided into early, mid and late, and after that the metaphase starts. So before that, what happens? Nuclear envelope fragments, chromosomes become more condensed, a kinetochore is formed at the centromere, the point where the sister chromatids are attached, and the microtubules attach at the kinetochores. This diagram shows. Then next comes to the metaphase. So what happens in this? Chromosomes align on an axis called metaphase plate. So the spindle consists of microtubules, one attached to each chromosome. So this figure shows. Then next is the anaphase. So in anaphase is centromere splits, making two chromatids free. Each chromatid moves toward a pole. Cell begins to elongate caused by microtubules not associated with the kinetochore. So this figure shows. Then next is the telophase. What happens in this? Formation of nuclear membrane and nucleolus. Then the short and thick chromosomes begin to elongate to form long and thin chromatin. Formation of the cleavage furrow, a shallow groove in the cell near the old metaphase plate, cytokinesis then. means the division of cytoplasm occur. Then next is the results of mitosis. What happens is these two daughter nuclei are formed, each with same chromosome number as parent cell and the genetically identical to each other and the parent cell. Now next comes the meiosis. In this the formation of gametes. When the formation of gametes occur, then the meiosis occur. Then it is preceded by interphase, which includes chromosome replication, and the two meiotic division occur in this meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. Original cell is diploid, 4 daughter cells produced that are haploid. Next is the significance of meiosis. Two haploid gametes are brought together through fertilization to form a zygote, diploid zygote. Then what happens in this? Meiosis reduce the chromosome number by half, then the fertilization occur and then it restores the number diploid. Then meiosis 1 we are doing in detail. In this first is the prophase 1. Prophase 1 is further divided into periods known as leptotene, zygotene, pectine, diplotene and dikinesis. This slide shows in detail. First is the leptotene. In this the volume of nucleus increases, formation of ester occur and the condensation of nuclear chromatin occur. Then next is the zygotene. In zygotene, pairing of homologous chromosomes occur to form the bivalent, also called the synapses. Then next is the pectine. In this the crossing over occur. Then the diplotene. This is the longest duration, most active, and in this nuclear membrane and nucleoli start disappearing. Then next is the dikinesis. In this terminalization is completed and the complete disappearance of nuclear membrane and nuclei occur and the formation of spindle occur. Next is the metaphase 1. In this homologous pairs of chromosomes align along the equator of the cell. Then next is the anaphase 1. In this the homologue separates and move to the opposite poles. Sister chromatids remain attached at their centromeres. Then next is the telophase 1. In this nuclear envelopes reassemble, spindle disappears, cytokinesis occurs, this divides cells into two. Then next is the meiosis 2. In this first is the prophase 2. In this the nuclear envelope fragments and the spindle forms. Then the meiosis 2, metaphase 2. In this chromosomes align along equator of cell. Then the anaphase 2. In this sister chromatids separate and move to opposite poles. Then telophase 2. In this nuclear envelope assembles, chromosomes decondense, spindle disappears and then the cytokinesis occur which divide the cell into two. Now next is the result of meiosis, means in this at last 4 haploid cells with 1 copy of each chromosome occur. Next is the comparison of divisions, mitosis and meiosis. First the number of division in mitosis 1, meiosis 2. Number of daughter cells, mitosis 2, meiosis 4. Genetically identical, yes, in mitosis, and in meiosis not. Chromosome same as the parent in mitosis, and in meiosis half of the parent. And mitosis occurs in somatic cells and meiosis in the germ cells. Mitosis occurs throughout life and meiosis occur at sexual maturity. Role of mitosis in the growth and repair and the meiosis in sexual reproduction. Then next is the control. So two type of control occur, intracellular and extracellular. First, intracellular control of the cell cycle. The cell cycle is controlled by regulator molecules that can be promoter which promote the process and the stop which stop it from progressive, means which can be positive or negative. First is the positive CDKs and the cyclins. Cyclins, the regulatory subunits of the protein kinases that control the cell cycle, and the CDKs, cyclin dependent kinases, the catalytic subunits of the protein kinases must be associated with a cyclin in order to be activated. Then negative is the RB and P53. RB is the retinoblastoma protein, prevents cell moving into S phase by binding to a transcription factor. When RB is phosphorylated, it cannot bind, so cell can move into S phase. Then next is the P53, prevents damage from dividing by inhibiting RB pathway. Then next comes is the extracellular control of cell division and cell growth. So it is regulated by extracellular signals. It can be mitogenes that stimulate the cell division, growth factors that stimulate cell growth, and the survival factors inhibit the apoptosis. So this is all about the cell cycle. Thank you.